Plus Utilities New Ways to Play by Skyrim478 adds more utilities into the world of Minecraft that can be sorted out or crafted to benefit the player in many ways. These new utilities can provide assistance with creating stronger gear and supplies, to creating more nutritious food sources, or even the means to blend in with the environment. One of the main features of the mod is the new devices. These new devices allow for the extraction and creation of new and powerful items that can create handy utilities to seek out. Pistematic crushers are machines that crush certain items into a finer substance, like crushing diamonds into diamond fragments, Ceronian ingots into dust, and blaze rods into blaze powder. The nitrogen collector can create liquid nitrogen from empty bottles, a cold substance that is able to freeze grass, freeze water into ice, or used as ammunition for the blizzard, a ranged rifle that freezes its targets to death. Lightning rod bases acts as a means to capture lightning bolts into bottles, requiring 2 iron bars to be attached on top and polished steel blocks underneath. During thunderstorms, lightning will have a chance to strike it and will fill bottles inside it with its power. The Eternal Furnace is the station in which Nexonite is formed. Upon smelting tri-elemental compound into Nexonite dust, smelting several pieces of this dust in the furnace will mold it into a Nexonite shard. With these shards, they can then be forged into Nexonite ingots. These strong and durable ingots can be forged into powerful weapons and tools. Wood converters are handy workstations where any wooden logs can be converted into a different wood type, based off what type of wood converter was made. No longer will you need to be annoyed at having chests full of jungle logs when you want spruce logs. Simply send these logs into a spruce wood converter and now you have your desired wood. A handy utility for XP farmers and daring adventurers is the XP chest. Acting as a storage device for XP, players can either deposit their levels into it to avoid losing it, or withdraw it for enchanting their most valued weapon or armor piece. A new utility some players might enjoy is Camouflage. Camouflage is helpful to blend into the surrounding environments without being spotted by enemy players. It can be either applied to armor or to blocks to not only conceal yourself, but to hide bases in plain sight. Camo can be made into either dirt, stone, or any of the wood types. All the camo recipes will require polished steel frame as well as glass for the camo blocks. Camo armor lets players become one with nature. Whilst this may fool players, hostile mobs can still snuff you out. Camo blocks, on the other hand, can conceal bases completely, letting players spy on the outside world without worrying about any security breaches. Despite the mod featuring many new tech features, Plus Utilities adds in a new magical element to the game, Infusion. Infusion is combining blank runes with elements of nature to create powerful staves to wield. The infusion process is done via the infusion table. With this, blank infusion stones are inserted with one of 4 elements to infuse into its respective elemental runes. Elemental runes, when combined with a Nexonite staff, will create an elemental staff, offering a new powerful weapon or tool to use. Entrap groups of foes into a small blizzard with the ice staff, rain explosive bolts and burn away the landscape with a fire staff, unleash lightning strikes to deal heavy damage with the lightning staff, or mimic the Enderman's teleport with the space-time staff. As well as these various utilities, Plus Utilities also brings some smaller utilities to use too. Sick of having to cheese the nether roof just to get on top? Well, if you are, then the one-use only bedrock breaker is the perfect tool for the job. New sources of food are available to craft, consisting of several sandwiches, sweets, and more. Within the cold reaches of the world, the frozen forest biome can be found, housing the frozen spruce trees, frozen ghosts, and a few structures frozen within to unearth. 2 sets of power armor can be crafted, providing some decent protection and buffs when wearing a full set, and more. Plus Utilities is a cool mod that brings many new gadgets and devices to have fun with. For a mod of this scale, most of the textures are of a high quality. However, there are a few things that hold this mod back. Although the frozen forest is a new biome to explore, it feels a bit empty of life despite having some new structures and a new mob to find. The steel weapons and armor feel a bit too strong in comparison to diamond, being not only superior in damage output and attack speed, but it's quite easy to craft. Additionally, going into this mod blind can be hard, as there's no real way to figure out how devices like the lightning rod work without looking at the wiki. Other than that, Plus Utilities is definitely a mod to give a shot. Thanks to Skyrim478 for making this mod, and link to download it is in the description below.